Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Today, we are going to be taking a look at your guys' chart requests over here from the Discord. We got a lot of good names in here like AVAX, we got GME, we got SEI, DJT, we got Coinbase, CELH, XOM, HD. Okay, lots of names we are going to be covering in today's video. We got MSTR, Mara, Wolf, Dot, Algo, ADA. All these names we are going to be covering here in today's video. For those of you that are new, we use a very specific trading strategy here on this channel. First things first is that we are not day traders, guys. Okay, when we buy something, we need to be able to hold it for at least 30 days. Okay, we're not buying and selling every single day or every other day. We are buying and holding. Okay, 1 to 6 month holders, we focus on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, the monthly and the daily chart you guys can find right up here in the top left. You can see this is the monthly chart and this is the daily chart. Okay, these are where we are charting our trades. So we enter and exit positions using our trading indicator. If you guys are new to the channel, our trading indicator you could see right here on my screen. Okay, that is this blue wave down here with the red and green dots. And also what you see here on the daily, which is called, I refer to it as the golden zone. Okay, we want to buy as close to or inside of this golden zone. We don't want to buy way up above it. We want to be buying at or near it. So I'll get into that here in just a second. First things first, I just want to go down the list. So again, rule number 2 is we use our trading indicators to enter our position. The trading indicator is everything that I'm going to talk about right over here on TradingView. Okay, everything is connected here. Everything plays a purpose. Okay, so the first thing, or rule number 3 is green means buy and red means sell. So when I say green means buy, I mean these green dots are the candles we are wanting to take our positions on. Okay, and we always start on the monthly chart. Okay, the reason we start on the monthly chart is because it is the most accurate when it comes to this trading indicator. Okay, you can see this green dot right here on Bitcoin was called out in January of 2023. That was just that was 2 years ago, actually, from the month we are in. Today is January 8th, and you can see that green dot was called out back there at around $18,000 on Bitcoin. Okay, obviously the price is sitting over, well, just under 100K right now, but that was almost a 400% move if you guys played this dot from 2 years ago. Okay, and another one came right here in October at around 25,000. It ripped, and the most recent one came right there on November 1st at around 64 to $65,000 is when the last one came here in November. So with that being said, okay, we only buy assets that are green on the monthly chart. So the first thing we are looking for on our trading indicator, guys, and if you guys do not have the trading indicator, you guys can get it right over here inside of this tab. Just click on this link. Okay, and it will load directly into your TradingView account. Your screen will look exactly like my screen. Okay, so rule number 4 right here is we only buy assets that have a green dot on the monthly chart. So when I mean that, what I mean by that is the dot has to be green on the monthly chart. Okay, this is our watch list right here that we cover every single Saturday. If you guys missed last Saturday's watch list, it's right over here inside the Discord under watch list. Okay, you guys can go ahead and click on this link and watch it. But back to the rules, right? None of these names in my list have a red dot on the monthly chart. Okay, they absolutely have to have a green dot on the monthly chart, simply just because that lets us know that the trend is up in our favor. Again, if we're looking 1 to 6 months out, okay, we want to make sure that we're entering here on these green dots, okay, or that the dot is green and we are trending up. Okay, the only way we know that we are trending up in the right direction is to look at the dots. And if the dot is green, we are actively looking to buy it. Okay, so that is rule number 4. Rule number 5 is we only buy on days with a green dot in or around the golden zone. Okay, and that's where we have to zoom into the daily chart. Okay, so again, the monthly, the only thing we're looking for on the monthly chart is the green dot. Once you get the green dot, we are then zooming into the daily chart. Okay, we don't have to worry about the monthly chart anymore as long as we know that the last dot is green on the monthly. Again, Bitcoin called it out right here in 2019 or 2023, called the bottom right here in 2019 at $3,000, and back here in 2015 at around $300 for Bitcoin. Okay, green means we're going up. We do not want to buy Bitcoin during this time when we are going down. See, the red dot came right there in December at 55,000. Okay, it dipped all the way to 15. We're not buying when the last dot is red. The last dot absolutely has to be green on the monthly chart. As long as the dot is green on the monthly chart, you guys should not be worrying about your positions, okay? Because the trend is up and it is in your favor. So again, once you get the dot from the monthly, then you want to zoom into the daily chart, okay? And what we are looking for on the daily is for the name to pull back and bounce off of what we call the golden zone. Okay, you can see Bitcoin, this was a great trade here at 55 up to 70, and then it retraced back down to 49, ripped up, retraced, ripped up, okay, retraced, ripped up. Okay, the reason we use the golden zone is so that we don't get crushed, guys. Okay, if you look right here, look how far off the golden zone we were here. Okay, we were sitting at a 19 to 20% premium there on Bitcoin back in December. This is not where we want to be buying. Okay, we want to buy as close to the golden zone as possible as long as the monthly dot is green. So Bitcoin, no one should have a position on right now. I would not have a position on Bitcoin. Why? Because the price is still sitting at a 9 to 20% premium based on the golden zone. If you guys don't know what the golden zone is, I'd highly recommend coming over here to the trading course and watching this video to educate yourself on it. Also, I highly recommend watching this video right here to understand the Fibonacci retracement tool and why it is important as a trader to use it. I think it's probably the #1 tool for traders that the big institutions and right, the smart money's using. If you come over here to the cheat sheet, these guys, right, the smart money, the people that are buying down in this area, the institutional investors, right? These are the people, the market makers, the people who control all the hedge funds and all the smart people, right? They know what's going to happen before we do, the retail people, right? So our goal is to buy with these guys. And we do that by using this strategy and implementing our indicators. So you can see right here, the mean, the average price, this is why we use the golden zone. Okay, the mean is down here. We want to buy the breakout and the pullback of into the mean, okay? And we use our mean as the golden zone. So think of this as the mean, right? This zone is the average, okay? We want to buy as close to it or inside of it as possible. We don't want to buy when it's way extended off of the golden zone like I was just talking about with Bitcoin. Again, when we were sitting up here at 108,000, we were sitting at a 20% premium. That is where we want to be selling, okay, when you're that far off of the mean. So Bitcoin, again, I think that thing could definitely come down to 86 to 80,000. I think 90,000 is going to be a very important level. You're seeing we're getting a red dot on the daily today. So 90K really needs to hold here, guys. 90K is an important level for Bitcoin. If that breaks, we will most likely come down to anywhere from, I would say, 74 to 86,000. Okay, if that $90,000 level breaks, that's a huge level. We're getting some really big volume stepping in here today. You can see the volume's really picking up. This has just been a big sell-off over the last couple of days here. Got rejected there on the 4 hours. So 90K is a very important level for Bitcoin. And we'll dive some more into some charts here as we're going through you guys' requests. I just want to make sure you guys understand the strategy before we start looking at your requests, especially for new people who are new to the channel. I just want to welcome all of the new members over here inside of the Discord. Welcome to all the Spartans, everybody who's been tuning in, all the people who have become a member over the last couple of days to weeks. I know our last video was Saturday, and to all the new recruits, these are all the new people to the server. I just want to say welcome, Mike, Whalestock, CJ, I don't know how to say your name, ABD Soccer. I just want to say welcome to all of you guys, and hopefully you guys are getting some content out of this. My #1 goal is education here on this channel, so hopefully you guys are learning something, and hopefully you know, you guys take something out of this and can apply it to your guys' strategy and help you become a better trader. That's my goal, folks. So with that being said, okay, back to the trading rules. Again, we only buy on days with a green dot in or around the golden zone. So back to that. Let's just go to a different stock here. So look at DOT, for example. Okay, Polkadot, this is one of my positions currently I'm holding. Okay, you can see that the monthly dot is green here. So I am long on the position. Okay, long on the position. You can see it pulled back all the way down to the bottom of the golden zone here at $6 and bounced. Okay, so we got a bounce there, and now we're pulling back into it here. It has a red dot, but ideally we want to be buying on these days right here. So you should have been buying right here at $7, and you should have been buying right here at around $6.40. Okay, those were our 2 buy entries on Polkadot. And again, I'm still long this position as long as the last dot on the monthly chart remains green and we remain inside of this golden zone. I know we have a red dot today. Okay, I did have a stop loss set at like 690, but I ended up removing it. I wanted to see how we closed the daily candle, but the dot is something I am concerned about. So therefore, I have a stop loss set at the bottom of this candle right here. This is where we wicked down to on December 20th. You could see just under 3 weeks ago, this thing was sitting at $6. It pumped back up to 8, got rejected. I mean, this thing's down 20% in 2 days. Okay, 20% in 2 days, but it's even on the week. You could see January 1st, it was at the same exact price. So yes, this 20% sell-off seems like a lot for 2 days, but we're even on a weekly basis. Again, we're not day traders, guys. We are swing traders. If you can't buy and hold something for at least 30 days, this strategy doesn't work for you. Okay, this strategy will not work for you. Okay, I've been holding DOT for around, I think, 26 days now. I think I bought, my first buy was right here. Okay, I bought the bounce off the golden zone and then it sold off all the way down to 6. And then I averaged down somewhere in this area. I think my average is around $8 on this trade. Okay, and my stop loss is right there at $6. So what we want to do when it comes to the strategy is enter on these green dots down here, right, with the wave down here inside the golden zone, as long as the monthly dot is green. Okay, you can see Link also green dot on the monthly. What direction is Link going on a monthly basis? It's going up here. Okay, if you look at the daily, where's it at? It's sitting right in the golden zone. We should be adding here. Okay, we should be adding here. Okay, and you're going to get another place to add again on Link once you get that green dot confirmation. I don't know where that's going to come, but you could see it's putting in a double bottom here. Okay, a double bottom is when we bounce on a level. It's actually a triple bottom. So we bounced on, what was that, about 1950 there. We jumped, bounced on 1950 there. We jumped, and now we're bouncing again on 1950. Not saying this is going to hold because we do have a red dot here, but it is something to pay attention to. So if you guys get stopped out on these red dots on the daily chart, personally, I'm not selling my positions just because we're still in the golden zone. But if you get stopped out, right, just enter again on the green dot as long as it comes up above that golden zone. Okay, these positions are long-term positions. Okay, I'm holding these because I think we are going to be higher in 2025. Okay, for a number of fundamental reasons, and that is just my take. Okay, if you guys don't think your name right now is going to be higher by the end of 2025, you shouldn't be buying the asset, right? But when we're looking at these monthly charts and they're green like this, that's when you want to be a buyer, guys. That's when you don't want to be scared of a little 10 to 20% pullback. Because again, we're right in the range where we want to be buying. Most people, right, most retail investors are buying way up here, right? They're buying Chainlink up here at $30. You can see that was right there, a 30% premium, okay? Polkadot, most people are buying up here at $11, $12. Okay, that was a 30% premium. This name pulled back 48%. Okay, after a 48%, you can rest assured that we're in a little bit of this. Because again, there was people buying up here. There has to be people buying up here in order for these guys to sell. So we want to stay on top of the market, and we don't want to make sure that we're buying up here in these areas, right? Up here when we're way extended off the golden zone. We want to buy the pullback back into the golden zone. Again, there's nothing to worry about on your name. I know the candle's red here on Polkadot, but we have another 28, 22 days for that candle to pump, right? Because it takes 1 month's worth of time for one of these candles to form, right? So throughout the month, this thing's going up and down and up and down and up and down. Well, that's why we use the daily chart to zoom in here and try to pinpoint our entries. This right here on Bitcoin was a great entry at 93. I mean, you're sitting at right at 94. If you entered on this dot, you were up $1,000 still on Bitcoin, even though it's down 5% today. So these red dots, I think they're going to shake some people out. I think they have shaken some people out today. Okay, if you got stopped out, take the L and wait for the next green dot. If you're still bullish on the market, right, and you should be as long as the last dot is green on the monthly. Again, none of the names in our watch list should have a red dot on the monthly chart. If the dot is red on the monthly, it should not be in your buy list, right? It should be in your red list. And I go over how to set up your guys' watch list. I have 3 of them: green, blue, and red. If you guys want to learn more about that, I have, again, a full free trading course over here inside the Discord. This is the one you're going to want to watch right here. Okay, how to set up effective trade watch lists. That's a good one right there. I'd recommend, if you guys are new, watching all of these videos over here to learn more about the strategy. Again, I'm still learning every day, and I've been doing this for over 8 years. So continue to adapt, continue to learn, and never get comfortable, guys. Okay, days like today and yesterday, they happen. The market is not your friend, guys. The market is very, very brutal. If this stuff was easy, everybody would be doing it, okay? Everybody would be doing it if it was this easy, okay? What we have to understand is market structure and where we are buying. If we're buying down here, we're ahead of a lot of the retail guys. If we're in this golden zone, this is the time to be buying, okay? This is the time to be buying down here, okay? In the golden zone, bounces off the golden zone, okay? We don't want to buy below the golden zone. We want to buy up above it, okay? Break in it, and we want to buy in or a bounce off of it, okay? This was a good buy. This was a good buy right here at 640, okay? It went from 640 all the way up to 11, okay? What did we do? We pulled back, we consolidated, ended up breaking right here. So that was a good example of where to put the stop loss, okay? And then boom, where are we at now? We broke back above it. Now we just got to see if we're going to hold this level. You can see that $6 is my stop loss. That's the bottom of this wick right here. I think they're going to have a hard time getting dot down there, guys. I think they're going to have a hard time getting dot down there. So we'll see what happens. Again, the buying strategy is simple, guys. I have an equation I have made for all of you to help understand it a little better. Okay, monthly green dot plus a daily green dot in or around the golden zone equals buy. I went over Tesla yesterday. Okay, you could see where Tesla's green dot came. It was back here in July of 2024 on this candle. Okay, around $185. Okay, it went all the way up to $450. Okay, another good example here is Meta. Meta, where'd the monthly one come? Right here. That was January 2023 at 118. The thing's sitting up here at $600. That was a 500% move off the dot down here. Okay, so as long as you're trading and the trend is in your favor, okay, that means it has a green dot on the monthly chart, you have nothing to worry about. But when that dot flips to red, you can see Meta's flipping to red this month, but we still have, right, 22 days left in the month. So, that's the gist of it, guys. Again, we pointed out Tesla yesterday. This was a great video if you guys want to watch it. That dot came right there in July. Let's see where that was on the daily. Okay, July was right here. July was right here. So you had this big move up. Should we have rushed into the trade? No, because the blue wave was way up here, giving you a red dot. Okay, it ended up pulling back into what? Into the golden zone, all the way back down to 188. And here in August is where you got your buy signal. Okay, boom, right there in August at 190, and that thing ripped all the way up to 480 if you guys held all the way to there, right? That was 150 to 200% move off of that signal, okay? Off of this signal right here on the monthly. So again, monthly chart first, then daily chart. That's what we're looking for. And again, the buying strategy is monthly green dot plus a green dot. When I say plus a green dot on the daily chart, that means we want to enter the day of, right? The day of the green dot. So your entry on Tesla should have been right here on the 9th, okay? Right there at 180. That was August 9th after we got the green dot confirmation. So we need the monthly dot. Normally when there's a monthly dot, there's normally a big move up. What we want to wait for is that retracement back in a green dot. Okay, you shouldn't have been buying here, buying here, buying here. Your entry was right there. Boom. Okay, right there at 180, and then you should have been long. And honestly, this thing is still moving up. So things ripping. And then our sell strategy, guys, there's no one perfect sell strategy. I personally like to sell up in this area when the monthly stochastic gets back up there to the white dotted line, and also the daily, right? This is a good place to be taking profits when the stochastic RSI comes up here and touches the white dotted line. Also, what you want to pay attention to is how far off of the golden zone we are. So Tesla's sitting at a 30% premium, right? And when I say a 30% premium, I just mean it's 30% off of the golden zone. Remember, the golden zone is our mean now, guys. The golden zone is our mean. I know we used an EMA in the past, but now we are using the golden zone. Okay, the mean. When we're 30% off of that thing, we should be looking to sell on the red dots. Okay, this thing has had a parabolic move here, and now it's pulling back into the golden zone. So I wouldn't want to look to buy Tesla till it comes back down to like 320 or maybe even 340, somewhere in that range. So again, we're just waiting on a green dot on the daily. When we get the green dot on the daily, if it's bouncing on the golden zone, that's where we can take our entries. But we do not buy unless there is a green dot on the daily chart. Okay, we do not buy unless there is a green dot on the daily chart. So that's the equation there. And then again, we're looking to sell when we get extended up off the golden zone and we get a red dot. Okay, so there's 3 different sell targets for you guys. Okay, when you're extended off the golden zone, red dot, or when the stochastic RSI, this light blue line right here, comes up here and touches the white dotted line. So that is the trading rules. Those are right over there in the Discord. The Discord is free to join, guys. You guys can click that link in the description or the link in the comment section. I have all the things. I have the links to all the stuff that I use over here. So when we go over this stuff in the video today, you guys can come over here and get the trading indicator. You guys can start your Coinbase account, your Robinhood account, and your TradingView account. Okay, TradingView is just the website that we use to chart here. Okay, and this indicator, all the things that I'm going to talk about today, you can get right over here inside the trading indicator tab. Okay, it's a trading layout, and everything that I have will load directly into your chart for you to use and for you to make your decisions and make your trades on. So with that being said, let's look at your guys' chart requests over here from the Discord. We're going to start at the top here on the Cube Driver, and the Cube Driver is one of the new members. Welcome, my brother. His first request was Filecoin. So FILE, this is Filecoin. This is a cryptocurrency, and the dot is still green here on the monthly chart, and you're getting a red dot today. So I'm really interested to see where these crypto candles close today. We get new candles here at 4 p.m. Pacific time. It's about 1 o'clock the time I'm recording this video, but that does have a red dot here on the daily chart. So I would recommend setting a stop loss at $4.50 on Filecoin. If that breaks, I think the trend is going to break here, but watch for this one to just consolidate and kind of go sideways like this for the next few days. And then when you get the green dot, look to buy it on the daily, okay? Because again, as long as the last dot remains green on the monthly, we should be long the asset. We should be holding the asset. And this one tried to break into the golden zone here and got rejected. So 450 is going to be where you want to set your stop loss level right now that you have that. Red dot here on the chart. So call it 430 on the stop loss for Filecoin. I'd be looking to enter this one on a green dot as long as we hold that 430 level, and it'll be interesting to see where crypto prices go tomorrow. If we can get a pump and save these charts, that would be excellent. But I'm seeing a lot of red here on the daily. This was a massive liquidation dip over the last couple of days. I mean, we're down on most of these names right now, guys, by like 20%. Like that's a 25% dip on Gala in 2 days. But if you look at the chart, we're literally even on the week. It was literally at this price a week ago, right there on the first. Okay, so we're actually even on the week, but we're down 20% in 2 days. That's why everyone's losing their minds right now. Okay, so I personally did not decide to sell any of my crypto today just because I think this is a liquidation dip. What I'm waiting for is the next round of green dots and to see if the names actually hold in the golden zone here. And for Gala, okay, you're red. So what you want to do is set a stop loss right there. Call it 3 cents on the stop loss for Gala. And I would look to enter on the next green dot as long as that level holds and as long as the last dot remains green there on the monthly chart of Gala. We got ICP. ICP also red here on the daily, but it is holding green here on the monthly. So we need to set a stop loss on this one. I'm going to put the stop loss right there at, call it 960. 960 on the stop loss. Again, tomorrow's going to be a really, really interesting day for the market, seeing where we open up and how the price reacts to this 20% dip over the last couple of days. Okay, but $9.60, that's the bottom of these candles right here. I'd use as a stop loss. That's right where we got the last green dot. So as long as that level holds, the chart is still fine. Okay, again, your entry should have been right here at 10.10 off the green dot. So you're still technically up on the trade. I just set that stop loss right there at 630. What is that? 963. 963 there on the stop loss. eGold. eGold USDT. And if you guys got chart requests throughout the week, just drop them over there inside of the Discord under this chart request thread. We do one of these videos every single Wednesday. Okay, so eGold here, also red here on the daily. And the green dot is still there on the monthly though. So again, it is breaking down below that golden zone. Not my favorite play here, but I would set a stop loss on this one right there at, I'd call it 2140, or even move it up right there to call it 29. Okay, wait for this one to give you the green dot, and I'd set a tight stop loss right there at 29.45. And if you want to just sell today off the red dot and rebuy back in, be my guest. But I want to see if we get a bounce here into the close. Okay, we've already got a pretty big bounce on a lot of the names from where we were just hours ago. Okay, you saw this big liquidation dip all the way down to 31, and now it's all the way back up here to 32. So that tells me that there's buyers stepping in down there. Look at the big volume bar. There's buyers stepping in and buying it right there. Okay, so there was probably a lot of stop losses right here at this level, and the market makers shoved it down past it. So I'd say 29 is your level you want to watch. Okay, 29 is the level you want to watch there on eGold. And again, the last dot is still green on the monthly. So let's just wait to see where the green dot comes on eGold there. Again, I would recommend maybe selling half here on the red dot and then get back in on the green. But again, I don't like the fact that it's breaking down below the golden zone. Now, let's take a look at Mara. Did this chart end up getting saved? No, it did not. It's still actually fine. Okay, so this one actually had the red dot on the monthly this month. You can see right there it came at the beginning of the month there. We warned you guys of that. And we did get this little bounce here on the second off the green dot. So our stop loss on this trade was right there at 1690. As long as 1690 can hold, if we can get a pump up on Friday, okay, this is fine. Okay, 1690 is the level you want it to hold. That's just the bottom of the candle you got the green dot on right here. Okay, this candle right here is where you got the green dot. You always want to set that stop loss on the trade either at or just below that level where you get the green dot. Because if that level breaks, you'll get a red dot on the chart, and most likely the structure of the trade will be over. But that got rejected right there on the golden zone, so be careful about that, and be careful about that red dot on the monthly. You absolutely must have a stop loss on Mara at 1650. We got Tesla. We kind of covered this one. This one's just melting down. Okay, again, we were at a big premium up here at 490. This is when you should have been selling, right? The red dot came right there on December 18th. That was right here, right in this area. Okay, and now it's selling off. So this one's definitely in a downtrend. I would just wait on the green dot on the daily on that one. Again, the monthly's still green and pointing up. We just got to be disciplined here, follow the strategy, and wait for that green dot confirmation on the daily. For those of you who don't know, the New Year's resolution is to wait for confirmation. Okay, wait for confirmation of the daily chart to take your entry. Okay, don't try to guess where the bottom is. Let the indicator do the work for you. Okay, that next green dot on Tesla on the daily, I think is going to be a good one. And I hope it comes down here in the golden zone around 350 to 260, 270. Okay, that'd be a great place to look for entries. 320 be a good spot. Just somewhere in the golden zone, waiting on that green dot for Tesla. Now we got Brett. Brett's also red today. You could sell half your position and then get back in on the green dot. But again, very major level here is going to be the bottom of this candle right there at 0.1, call it 10 cents. Okay, call it 10, 11 cents right there for the stop. The monthly chart is red. So this is a newer coin. I don't have any data on my indicator for it because it just came out, but you're going to want to make sure that one holds this level right here from the 20th. That sell-off we got there on the 20th. We're still sitting higher than that level at the moment. Okay, you just want to make sure that level holds and see how we open up here tomorrow on Brett. We got TARS AI. TARS AI. Also selling off really hard. What's the monthly saying here? Monthly's still green from a candles perspective. I put a stop loss on this one at 25. This one looks a little more scary. Okay, wait for that green dot confirmation. Again, the red dot came right here on January 1st at 37 cents, and now it's selling off here. So 24 cents is going to be a big level for TARS AI. I don't like this one that much. I think it's had its run. The weekly chart looks pretty ugly here too. So I'd be careful on this one. Set a stop loss at 24 cents. Again, know what you guys are buying. A lot of these names that you guys call out are meme coins. I think this is one's whiff. Dog whiff. Yeah. Be careful on these meme coins, guys. I know they can make you rich really fast, but they can also make you broke really fast. And that monthly candle is ugly right there on whiff. So that one is actually breaking down below its level there. The next level to watch for a buy is going to be around 150, but that one looks ugly. Okay, that one's down below the golden zone. You see that? So I'd definitely be selling that red dot right there and looking to buy on the next green. Okay, wait for the next green dot, but I don't like this one. It's red on the monthly, so you just got to be cautious of that. And again, we're getting rejected off of that golden zone there. So red dot here on the daily. Okay, wait for the green dot if you want to play it. I don't like this chart though. I just straight up don't like it. I think that Robinhood listed them. Here's HSAI, another AI company. It looks like this one's going to be green on the monthly chart. Nice monthly chart, looking right, pointing straight up here. Looking at the daily though, how far off the how far off the golden zone are we? Okay, 18% off the top and around 38% off the bottom. So again, I'm taking profits up in this area when we're this far off of the golden zone. Okay, you want to buy that retracement into it. Okay, wait for the green dot into the golden zone to enter on this one. This one looks interesting though. It's an AI play, obviously. A lot of these AI plays have ran really hard. This one went from 4 all the way up to 16. That's a 400% move. Okay, but again, when we're this far off the golden zone, guys, this is when we're over here in delusion, right? AI is going to be the next greatest thing in the world. It's going to be awesome, right? We want to wait for this retracement, wait for the dip, and we'll capitalize on this one. I'd wait for the next green dot. I think that next green dot will be an excellent entry on HSAI. Just wait for that dot. Bonk from Ricardo. What's up, my brother? Bonk got rejected too. That one's got a red candle. No data on the monthly for Bonk, but this one needs to hold this low right here at 0.000025. Okay, ugly day today, guys, and it's been ugly for everybody. Okay, everybody who's holding, everybody who's in the market, it's been ugly. But the great thing about it is, right, everybody is down today. Nobody is up except those who were shorting. Okay, so a lot of people got flushed out of the markets today. Okay, especially the people who are using leverage. I do not recommend using leverage, especially on cryptocurrency, because of days like today. They can absolutely make you go broke. Okay, if you're not investing other people's money and you're long on the project, if your vision is 1 to 6 months out, you should not be affected by days like today, right? Obviously, they suck. It sucks to see your name down 5%, but we're still in a good zone. Okay, we're still in this golden zone here. Okay, this is where we want to be buying. Most people are buying up here. We want to be buying down in this area. Okay, and I recommend buying good quality names too that actually have utility. We talked about that in the Discord today. 90% of these crypto projects, they are meme coins. Okay, they don't have any utility. There's only a few names that have utility. And those are the projects I recommend you guys be looking to buy. And if it's in the golden zone, you guys are buying in the right spot. Okay, you guys are buying in the right spot as long as you're buying in the golden zone. It's the people that are buying way up here that get crushed, right? They're excited about it. Everyone's super excited about it in November. What happens? Oh, collapse. Okay, now everybody's sad. Nobody's screaming about it. Nobody's talking about it. My general rule is that if they're already talking about it, guys, we're too late to the party. Okay, we're too late to the party. Warren Buffett says it best: buy when they're greedy, and sell when they're greedy and buy when they're fearful. Okay, the best fear and greed index to use, in my opinion, is the indicator. Okay, when this blue wave is down here, people are fearful. When this blue wave is up here, people are greedy. You can see that in the price. Okay, that blue wave was way up here. People are extremely greedy. We're sitting 30% off of the golden zone. We get that retracement all the way down. Okay, so with that being said, Bonk is in the golden zone. You're just going to want to make sure that thing holds 0.000025. And again, you got a red dot there yesterday, which followed by this 12% dip here today. I still think we are good. Okay, I still think altcoin season is coming, folks. And as long as we hold these levels where we bounce back here in December, we don't got anything to worry about. If it goes lower, right, just wait for that green dot confirmation if you guys are long on the project. I don't know anything about Bonk, so that would be up to you to do the fundamental research, but no data on the indicator, but that candle is red there. So very, very important level is where we bounce there on December 20th. CRO, Chronos. Okay, again, another name that's in the golden zone here. This one looks good. It's got a red dot today, though, so if you guys are looking to enter this name, simply just wait for the green dot. Okay, wait for that green dot confirmation, and this one's got a pretty important level there at about 13 cents. Okay, 13 cents needs to hold. It's got a red dot today, so we need to get some volume. We need to get some volatility coming into the markets. Where are the buyers? Okay, we will see if the buyers are for real and stepping in here in the next couple of days, because this level absolutely needs to hold. Otherwise, we'll probably sell off down to 12 cents. Again, if you want to buy it or add to your position, just wait for that green dot. Again, I like it up here inside the golden zone, right? The monthly chart is still green and pointing up. Okay, all we're waiting on now is the green dots on the daily to enter or add to our positions. You could have added here at 15, 16. You could have added here at around 14. Okay, and now we're sitting right at 14. Your average price should be around 15 cents right now. So you're just barely down right now. Okay, and as long as the golden zone holds and we don't fall through it, right, fall to the floor, we're fine, folks. We're fine. Let's wait for that green dot confirmation on CRO. Again, the monthly chart is still looking good here. Monthly chart is still green, so we're still long on the trade. Just make sure, I mean, you could even set a tighter stop loss here if you want to at like 13.8. Okay, if you want to be less conservative, put it right down there at like 12. But if this breaks, you could always rebuy back down here at this area. And you do have a red dot on the chart today. So obviously use caution and use that stop loss at 13.9 on CRO. Here's Axis Infinity. Are you talking about this? I hope you're talking about this, the crypto. That one's red as well. So let's wait on the green dot on that one too. It's right down here in this region. Okay, wait for the green dot confirmation there. Okay, if you guys get a red dot on the chart, okay, it's not a bad practice to sell half of your position. Okay, 50% of your position on the red dot. Okay, because again, we don't know where this thing's going to stop falling. Where we do know it will be the green dot. And I don't know if that's going to come right here. I don't know if that's going to come down here at 5 cents. Nobody knows. Okay, but rest assured, we can know once we get the green dot confirmation on the indicator. So right now we're red. So obviously the trend is down on the daily chart and the monthly is green. So the monthly's trending up, but the daily's trending down. Okay, and no telling where that thing's going to stop. So again, all I can tell you is wait for the green dot if you guys want to buy it. And you have a red dot here on the chart today. So use caution. I would definitely have my stop loss around probably 580 there on Axis. Not my favorite looking chart though. Okay, pretty weak looking chart. ARB, Arbitrum, also red on the daily. So this one needs to hold these support levels over here. Call it 70 cents on the stop loss for Arbitrum. Okay, that's just getting killed right there on the hourly. The monthly's still green, okay, but you're seeing this red dot here on the daily. So again, I would use a stop loss at 70 cents now that we have this red dot. As long as we can hold 70 cents, or this level right here at the bottom of where we got December's candle. Okay, if you want to be less conservative, put it down here at 60. 60 is the true stop, okay, and you got the red dot there. So average back in, right? Buy it again on the next green dot, okay? Buy it again on the next green dot when it comes. And I don't know when it's going to come. It could be 2 days, could be 3 days, could be 4 days, could be 5 days. All I know right now is that we're going sideways in this range between 60 and 90. Okay, we're just range bound at the moment. So that is ARB. Again, you got a red dot there on the daily. So here's Scale. Scale also gave you the red one there yesterday. That was January 7th at around 5 cents, and it is selling off. So you got a 4 cent stop loss on this one. 4 cents on the stop loss. Wait for the green dot to re-enter the position or add again. We got A Gold, AGLD, Australian Gold. Is that right? Okay, this looks like a strong trend here. Again, monthly chart is pointing straight up. I like that. And now it's pulling back. So let's wait for that green dot confirmation. Once you get that inside the golden zone, that'll be a place to act. But let's just be patient and wait for that green dot confirmation to add on that one. Here's HON from Smartass. Honeywell, good one. Okay, look at this one. Perfect setup here. Okay, good looking setup. Once again, we got the monthly chart, which is green. And we got the daily, which is pulling back. So all we're missing on this one, Smartass, is a green dot here on the chart. Just like this one came back here in August. Boom, at 169. It pumped all the way up to 240. Okay, we want to wait for that green dot confirmation there on Honeywell. On the daily, we got IBM. IBM, very, very strong trend here. Okay, very, very strong trend. And that one got the green dot, looks like Friday. So that one's also sitting at a little bit of a premium off of the golden zone there. If you want to play that green dot, just use your stop loss right there at 217. Okay, that was the low off of this candle right here where we got the dot. I just put that stop right there at 217. It's sitting at too much of a premium for me personally. I want to buy it more back in that golden zone. It's about a 7% premium right now. So I just use a stop at 217 on IBM there. Okay, IONQ. IONQ got whacked. Okay, where's everyone talking about IONQ, guys? Everyone's talking about it up here. This is a prime example of how to get clapped. Okay, prime example here. Okay, where are we at? 38% off of the golden zone. What did we do? We corrected right back into it and popped. This thing went from, that was a 50% drop in 1 day, guys. 1 day. Okay, this is why we don't buy that far off of the golden zone. This is how you wreck your portfolio, right? When you're buying names with that big of a premium. I like it now that it's down 50%. Okay, but I'm going to wait on a green dot confirmation, or I'm going to zoom into one of these smaller time frames here, right? The 4 hour, we're right back in the golden zone, right where we want to be buying it. We don't want to be buying up here. We want to be buying down here, selling up here that far off the golden zone. Now that it's in the golden zone, we can look to add. Okay, we can look for that green dot to enter on. Okay, this is actually going on the green list now that we finally had the pullback. This is what I was waiting for personally. Again, a lot of you guys were talking about this in Discord, and you could see how far off the golden zone we are. Okay, if you guys don't have the trading indicator, again, you guys can get these same tools that'll help you guys avoid this happening to you, right? 50% premium. It's not hard to see, right? You could take this tool over here. It's called the long position tool. You just click the top and you drag the bottom down, and you can see, boom, how far off the gold. If it's over 5% off the golden zone, I'm not touching it, guys. And that was 40%. That was one of the biggest premiums I've seen. So, ugh, right? Take profits up in this area. That far extended off of that, ugly. Okay, now just wait for a green dot. But that one bounced right there off of 26. It looks like RGTI, another one you guys have been very prominent of in the Discord. Again, where were we sitting? At a massive premium. We were sitting 38% off of the golden zone. When that happens is when the smart money, when these guys are taking profits. And guys, I highly recommend watching this video over here in the trading course. Okay, if you haven't yet, watch this Fibonacci video. The Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay, very, very important. The golden zone. I think if I had to choose any indicator, I would choose the golden zone. Okay, if I had to pick one. Okay, it'd be tough between this and between the golden zone. It would be really tough. But lucky for us, we don't have to choose, right? We get to use both of them. So again, you guys can avoid this by simply understanding the Fibonacci. And when we're that far extended off of the Fibonacci, we need to be taking profits. Okay, we are not greedy. Okay, we're not greedy. We don't want to wait for this. Do not wait for this. When everybody's talking about it, oh my God, quantum computing, everything is just the most craziest thing in the world, right? That's the language you guys were hearing over the last couple days on RGTI. But when you're at that big of a premium, you need to be taking profits. The smart money's loading up down here. Okay, the smart money's loading up down here at $1. That went up 10x. Okay, and then it dropped 50% in a day. So now that it's back in the golden zone, I like it. Okay, we just want to wait for the green dot confirmation though to get back in, and this trend might be over. I mean, this chart might be over. So I wouldn't jump the gun here. Again, we wait for the daily green dot to enter. We enter the day of the green dot. You come over here to the trading rules. Okay, the buying strategy is monthly green dot, and we buy on the days of the green dot in or around the golden zone. So we're only buying assets that have a green dot on the daily in or around the golden zone as long as the monthly dot is green. Okay, we only enter on the day of the green dot. Okay, I don't see a green dot, so be very, very careful. And again, when you see your names that far off of the golden zone, okay, if it's over 5%, I won't buy. But if it's in the 20 to 40% range off the golden zone, that is definite sell territory. That definitely tells you when we're 20 to 40% off, we're up here. Okay, and this is where we want to sell. We want to sell into the green. We might not time the top exactly. We don't want to wait for that. We want to get out around it. Okay, so that's RGTI. I'm sorry if you were holding that today, but again, guys, understanding price action is very, very important. Okay, we do not want to buy that far off the golden zone, period. And if you haven't watched that video on the Fibonacci, please go watch it. It's over there in the trading course. It's a free course, free video. Okay, don't have to pay for it or anything. It's completely free. There's like 6 videos over there. Here's a AERO. Okay, that one, the candle flipped to red here on the monthly, but there's no data. So that one's down in the golden zone. You had an opportunity to buy that thing right here and right here. I would look to average down again on the next green dot. We're still in the golden zone, right where we want to be. Okay, just waiting on that green dot confirmation. Again, these candles, everything is going to move tomorrow. I think we're going to get a big shift. Okay, a big shift on the indicator, meaning we could see this thing move, okay, and get closer to printing its green dot. We get new candles every day at 4 p.m. Pacific time on crypto, and obviously at 6:30 Pacific time, Monday through Friday for stocks. So AERO, things looking pretty rough right now. Again, you should have got stopped out probably on off of this break right here. We had the stop loss set at 138. That broke. So now it's just waiting for the green dot confirmation to get back in there on AERO. I still think that's a good project. Okay, they have some BlackRock involvement. So I'm going to say the level to watch next is going to be 120. Okay, if you're still holding on to it, set your stop loss right around 120 or even down here at $1 because we're still in the golden zone. We're buying green dots in or around the golden zone as long as the monthly dot is green, but you can't see the monthly dot on AERO. Let me see if I can pull up a different chart here. See this one. Okay, yeah, it just hasn't been around long enough to see the monthly information. So 120, set your stop loss at 120. If it breaks, just enter back again on the next green dot. As long as we're remaining inside the golden zone, there's nothing to worry about. Again, yes, we're dipping, but we're still in the zone where we want to be buyers. To me, right now, we're just going sideways. To me, right now, we're in this kind of a move. Okay, we're just sideways action right now. Sideways, sideways, sideways. Okay, sideways. We've been going sideways. And yes, we did just break a major level, but we can save that level if we get some liquidity coming in here. So watching the 4 hour, watching the hourly, okay, we need some buyers to step in here. Okay, everyone's talking about the buyers. Where are they at? Okay, we're down at a very, very good level to be a buyer at. If you haven't got into the market, a lot of money's still sitting on the sidelines. We will see where the price is once we get that next round of green dots here for crypto. Okay, but we're still in our buy zone. We're still in the buy zone here on the indicator. Okay, green dots are the buy signal. Red dots are the sell signal. You can see the sell signal came for this name yesterday at around 150. It's down how much today? 8%. Okay, 8% down today. So again, wait for that green dot confirmation there on AERO for the daily. GM's just dancing around the golden zone here. Okay, I don't know what these names are going to do here. We got the green dot there. That was the 6th. Okay, you got stopped out right there at 52, and now it's coming down here. It needs to hold 49, and it's got a red dot there too. So that thing could go down to 45. I definitely set your stop loss. Call it 49.90 tomorrow. You got the red dot print today, so something to be a little concerned about. Just make sure 49.90 holds. If you guys get a red dot, you should set a stop loss. Okay, you should set a stop loss if you get the red dot. Put it right there just below 50 at 49.9 on GM. Okay, we're just, again, going sideways here. We're trying to hang on to this $50 level and bounce. This thing's chopping all over the place right now. Okay, very, very choppy. Here's Rivian. Rivian got clapped today too. Okay, look at that. Monthly chart is green. Okay, we broke into the golden zone. Ugly, ugly candle today, down 7%. Again, this is very frustrating, guys. When we go up, right, this thing went up on its green dot. It went up 25% in 2 days, and then it dropped, and then it dropped 15% in 2 days. So up 25%, down 15%, surprisingly is actually still bullish. I don't like the red dot print here, so I definitely have my stop loss at $14 on Rivian. Okay, you could even move it down to the bottom of the candle. We got the green dot on, which was right there at around $13.50. Just call it $13 for the stop loss if you're in this name. Okay, but it did have a red dot on the chart today, so that is something to, right, take into consideration. Maybe set a stop loss at $13.90. It just depends on your time frame. Again, the monthly chart is pointing up. Okay, when the monthly chart is pointing up, that means the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months are going to be up. Okay, a little dip, 7% dip is going to flush some people out, especially if they were entering probably at $14 there. So again, red, this has been a really weird move today. Again, I don't control the markets. You don't control the markets. We can just get a better idea of where we want to be buying and where we want to be selling. This one's sitting right on the golden zone. This one's a tough one for me. I wouldn't be buying it here just because of the green dot. I'd like to see a retracement and a green dot down in this area. Okay, Rivian's got a lot of damage to recover, and I think 13, right, the bottom of these candles right here, right there at 1270 is going to be major, major support, and I don't know what it's going to do here. We're going to have to wait till Friday. The stock market's closed tomorrow, but that's going to be your major, major support level right there. Call it right around $13. I'd put the stop loss on Rivian, and I would look to average in or buy again on the next green dot. But we got TM, Toyota Motors. Okay, Toyota Motors actually has a green dot here on the monthly. Okay, so you can see the monthly chart is just now reversing. Okay, you see that right there? Boom. January got the green dot, just like you got back here in May. Okay, at 143, it went all the way up to 252. Okay, this monthly chart looks excellent. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite requests so far. Now all you need to do is either play the bounce here on the 9 and use a stop loss at 189, or just wait for the green dot confirmation. See, the last green dot came right there at 174. It went all the way up to 200. Okay, pulled back into the 9 EMA. Now we're just going sideways. So 189 is going to be your stop loss here on Toyota Motors. It looks like they had a little bit of news. Toyota Motors Corporation repurchased 32 million of its own shares. So they're buying stock back. They're buying stock, which is a good thing. When a company's buying their own stock, that's a good thing. Okay, 189 is that stop loss currently. And I really like the monthly here. I think there's going to be more upside for Toyota Motors. Personally, I'd want to buy it on the next daily green dot. SUI. Okay, I was telling you guys to sell this up here. Okay, I told you guys to sell. I believe it was this day right here on the 6th. Okay, it was way up there at 530. Okay, again, we were sitting at a 36% premium off of the golden zone. Again, if it's up above 20% above the golden zone, I want to sell. I want to sell it. Okay, this thing's probably going to come down to like 344. Okay, you got a red dot today, so it'd be idea to sell here or set a stop loss at the bottom of today's candle, which is going to be $4.39 there. $4.39. You can look to add again on the next dot, but again, I want to buy it closer to the golden zone, not sitting here at a 20 to 30% premium. Okay, this thing's sitting at a 24% premium, 48% from the bottom. I don't want to buy it at a premium. It's like going to the grocery store and buying our groceries at a 28% premium, or buying gas at a 28% premium. We don't want to do that with our groceries, and we don't want to do that with assets we are looking to buy and hold and invest in. Okay, you'll never make money doing it that way. Wait for the pull back into it, and then buy the bounce. Okay, that's what we're waiting for. SUI, I said, was a sell again a couple days ago. I'm pretty sure I called that out. MSFT, this one gave the signal the other day, and the signal is still holding. So we're just chopping around. I still think 419 is going to be a big level for Microsoft. I just continue to hold my stop loss right there at that level. 419 is the level. And as long as the last dot is green, we're bullish. We just need to see some volume here on Friday, and we need to see that breakout again. I think the markets are closed tomorrow because of the president, or the dead president, or something like that, which I just think is weird. But crypto candles are still open, so stocks aren't going to open till Friday. And when we open Friday, okay, we need to be higher here on Microsoft to save the chart. But we're right in the golden zone. Again, there was your buying candle right here. You just want to make sure this thing holds on to 420. Okay, I'd call it 419 there for the stop loss on Microsoft. We got virtual. Virtual, I don't see the golden zone on this one. This thing just hasn't been around long enough. Virtual USDT. Oh, there we go. We don't get the golden zone, or we don't get the monthly, because it's only been a thing for a couple months. So it looks like it's selling off. It sold off pretty hard there on the red dot right there at 450. So I would be careful on this one. And I'd look to enter again on the next daily dot. Again, the stochastic RSI, this light blue line that we talk about here, when that hits the white dotted line, that's normally a good place to take some off the table. You can see it hit it right there at 520. Now it's down 50%. That was a great place to take profit. You also had the red dot right here at about 440, and now it's selling off down to 350. So wait for the green dot if you want to play that one, see where it comes. But I do like the fact that the stochastic RSI, when that thing's back at 0, that's a good place to start looking to take an entry. Just wait for that green dot confirmation. ANF. ANF is also red here on the daily chart, and that thing is looking like it wants to break there. Okay, the green on the monthly, but the daily chart is a little extended here. I'd say the stop loss on this trade, probably put it at 146, or move it down here to like 139. But you want to take some profits on that, especially if you're up here. If you're in right here at 140, that was a pretty nice trade. Okay, not a very big mover here, but we're just chopping around, right? Chop, chop, chop. Okay, but the red dot is concerning today. So definitely set your stop loss a little tighter with the red dot. Put it at 147, or even right there at like 149. Wait till that blue wave comes back down here again to buy it. Dogecoin. Dogecoin had a nice little move, and now we're right back on top of the golden zone there. The monthly is still pointing up. And we had this big sell-off here into 25 cents and then a pump. And now red dot today. So again, set your stop loss at 30 cents on this one. If 30 cents breaks, right, you were entering right here on the 23rd around 32. If 30 cents breaks, you lose like 7% on the trade. Okay, you could have took some off here when the stochastic hit that white dotted line. Just make sure 30 cents holds. If 30 cents breaks, we could be in some trouble here on Dodge. Okay, the monthly chart is also very, very overextended right now. So you probably want to sell some here on the red dot, but definitely use a stop loss at 30 cents. A stop loss will trigger. If that price breaks, we'll probably come back down to like 23. But yeah, that thing looks like it wanted to explode and then completely got rejected there. So 30 cents is a big, big level for Doge. Rivian we already covered. Okay, Rivian just needs to hold that $13 level. That's just the low of these candles right here. Okay, that's a big, big level there. Ugly candle today. You want to make sure the candle on Friday is going to be green here. Okay, 1389 is the level. ARKM's red today too. Literally everything is red, and that actually broke its low. So 120 is a big level on that one. I'm gonna guess the monthly chart has flipped to red here. So not a good looking crypto there, my brother. COW. I don't see the golden zone on this one. Green pointing straight up there on the monthly. Again, you just want to wait for that green dot confirmation. Watch for a double bottom around 60 cents. I don't see the golden zone on that. If it's only been out for a little bit, I can't see what the golden zone's telling us because the indicator needs data in order for us to identify those levels. And without the data, we cannot identify the levels. PRCL. So it's a crypto. Okay, breaking down below the golden zone. Got the red dot yesterday. That one's ugly. Okay, you just want to wait for the next green dot. You should have been selling here on this red dot on Tuesday. Okay, that was at 36 cents. And that thing's sitting at 27 now. So wait for the green dot, see where we bottom. And monthly chart is still red. Adam's still got a green dot on the monthly as well. Okay, red dot here today. We're going to know if this was a liquidation dip based on tomorrow's price movement. Okay, if we start breaking down below these lows that we made here from the 20th, the bull market could be over, guys. I mean, if we break this level, there's going to be some serious structure damage to these charts. So 580 is a very important level. If you were buying this green dot here on the 24th, you were in at about $7. You're down close to 10% right now. Okay, and that's an ugly red candle. So I'd highly, highly, highly suggest setting a stop loss at the bottom of this candle right here at 570. What else you got? Land Wolf. Okay, and it's, guys, honestly, it's this is the market, guys. This is how the market works. Okay, this is how the market works. Okay, it sucks to sit here and make these videos on red days, and it's fun to make them on green days, but this is the market. Okay, it always ain't all sunshine and rainbows all the time. Okay, it ain't like we just buy and everything just goes straight up. Again, our vision is 1 to 6 months out. Okay, has to be 1 to 6 months out. That way, days like this and days like yesterday don't affect us. Okay, and here's Land Wolf. Okay, that one's red as well. Just wait for the green dot on that one. MOV. Okay, and it's completely up to you guys whether you want to sell on these daily red dots or not. I don't normally like to sell the red dots if they're coming inside of the golden zone. Okay, if they're inside of the golden zone, I normally don't like to sell them. I'll just wait and either average down or buy more. Okay, but if they're coming below it, like some of these names you guys are calling out, like, well, I can't see a lot of the data for some of these names, like Land Wolf. I don't have the data, so it's hard for me to tell you, right? But what I can tell you is that thing's in a downtrend. So, right, it's on you guys whether you guys want to sell your whole position, half your position, 25% of your position on the red dots. I can't execute the trades for you guys, obviously. So it's just something you guys have to measure and use and have a plan, right? Know that, okay, I'm buying this, but I'm holding it till this date. Okay, that way if you get a 10-20% dip like the last couple days, you're not worried about selling it because, again, you were long on the asset. You were buying for prices later on in 2025, not just tomorrow or the next day's price. Okay, here's Move. That's red on the daily. I can't tell you anything. A lot of these are very new coins. I personally don't trade any meme coins myself. So, yeah, this is kind of the reason, because there's no data. Planet. Yeah, no, those are all look like all meme coins there. CRO we covered. BOW from Ricardo. Bow, it's going to be a stock here. Bowhead Specialty looks like another new name here. No data from the indicator. Monthly chart is green. We're selling off here. This one probably going to bounce off 30 bucks. I just wait for the green dot on that one. Gronk, GROK, ugly. Down below the golden zone. I don't like it. Okay, I like names that are trending up above the golden zone, not below them. Okay, green dot if you want to buy it. Our Neo. Neo's going to still be red on the monthly. Okay, red on the monthly. Red dot on the monthly. We do not look to buy. RGTI, we covered this one. Again, I just want to point this out again, guys. When your name is sitting, okay, when your name is sitting 35 to 40% off the golden zone, okay, that's when you want to sell. You want to sell up in this area when you see this big major extension off the golden zone. 41% down today. Okay, I know some people got hurt on this name. Okay, this red dot came back here on the 31st. You should have been out in this area. Okay, when the blue, or when the price is way off the golden zone like that and you're getting a red dot, you need to sell on those candles. Again, I don't like to sell the red dots inside the golden zone. I like to sell them very extended off of the golden zone. That's the take profit territory. Okay, and that was, you should have been taking profits between 17 and 21. Okay, ugly dip today. Yes, we're back in the golden zone, but that doesn't mean we have to bounce. Okay, wait for that green dot confirmation. 41% down today. Ouch. Okay, that was, you guys were asking for it if you were buying or if you were holding on to up here. Okay, that was a major price extension. Again, it doesn't get any easier to follow if you guys use the golden zone as the mean on our chart over here. Okay, golden zone is the mean. We want to buy as close to that mean as possible. The mean is that dotted line. Okay, the dotted line is the golden zone. Okay, when we're that far off of it, 20, 30, 40%, we need to be selling. We need to be taking profits. We need to be cashing in. Not holding. Okay, you can always rebuy. Okay, there's always opportunities. There's opportunities everywhere. Okay, but if you're down today, again, if you want to keep holding it, if you're long the project, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, green dot on the daily will be your re-entry, but if that thing breaks down below the golden zone, you could be in some trouble. HD, Home Depot. HD. Okay, this one's in the golden zone. So you got a red dot today. So you want to set your stop loss on Home Depot right there at 380. 380 is the stop loss with the red dot. Again, when we get the red dot is when we want to set our stop loss. Okay, and the stop loss is going to be at the bottom of that candle right there at 380 on HD. Home Depot, that is. Okay, and then again, you can just re-enter on the next green dot. I'm hoping that green one will come down here at around 350. Oh, but you got the red monthly there. So that counters that. So you definitely want to make sure 379 holds. Okay, 379 has to be the stop loss here on Home Depot. DXCM, Dexcom, back down to 80. Again, monthly chart is showing green here. Monthly chart is showing green. So again, this is a 1 to 6 month hold. Okay, 1 to 6 month hold here. You got the green dot on the monthly. The daily chart is down below the golden zone. So where you want to use a stop loss on this one's going to be right there at 74.90. 74.90 is the stop. I know you had a red dot here today. You could even move the stop loss up a little bit right there to 77.5. I'd personally keep it right down there at 74.90 to protect yourself against the market makers. But if you want to move it up off the red dot, okay, use it at 77. 77 is the stop loss. I'd still be long on this trade with the green dot here on the monthly. Watch for that one to break out over the next couple of months. Super USD. Monthlies flipped red here, and the daily's right back in the golden zone. So ugly candle today. Again, you got the red dot yesterday on the 7th. That was at 152. It sold off to 124. We're still inside of the golden zone. So waiting to add on this one on the next green dot. That'll be another opportunity to add to your position or buy if you got stopped out. ALU. ALU's red dot off of the golden zone. Okay, I'd set a stop loss right here at 11 cents on this one. Looks like a penny stock. 11 cents is your stop loss there. If you guys don't know what a stop loss is, I'd recommend watching a YouTube video or something. It's just a way that we limit our risk to the downside. Here's TIA. Okay, waves way down there. I don't like the trend though. Okay, looks ugly, and it looks like a penny stock to me, or a very low cap crypto. So see if we get a bounce. Wait for the green dot confirmation. Again, the waves are way down here right now. I just don't see any information from my indicator. Therefore, I'm gonna take this one out. Like, if it doesn't have information for my indicator, I don't want to be buying it because I don't know where to buy it. But I'm going to guess the golden zone's right in here somewhere. You're going to want to make sure this one holds on to 25 cents. Virtual protocol from D, we already covered. Moonwell. Okay, that one I'm guessing has a red dot. That came yesterday. You're going to want to make sure, put the stop loss on this one at 5 cents. If you guys get a red dot, you have to determine a stop loss level. This one for this would be 5 cents on Moonwell. Okay, I'm going to guess the monthly chart has flipped to red. But again, we have another 22 days, 23 days in January to pump this thing back up. Okay, if that thing breaks 5 cents, we could be in trouble. That's where we bounced here. That's where we bounced here. If it breaks, it'll most likely come back down here to like 3 cents. So wait for the green dot on that one and make sure that thing holds 5 cents. Put your stop loss there. WIF we covered. We got NITO, NITO. It's like a stock. Okay, it looks like a penny stock. So this one, stop loss is 150. No golden zone, but again, taking off here. This would be more of a fundamental play. If you guys do not know what a name is, what you can do is come over here to the research tool and type in /info, and then type in the ticker. This one was NITO, and then you can hit enter, and it will actually tell you what the stock is and what it does. So it's a $3 million market cap. That's way too low for me. I mean, obviously you could just put your money in and let it ride, but that's a very, very tiny market cap coin there. It looks like they do agri-food. They're an agri-food tech company that engages in the development and sale of eco-friendly green solutions for the food industry to enhance food safety and shelf life for fresh produce. So that sounds interesting. This would be more of a fundamental play, though. I mean, this looks like it just absolutely exploded here. I mean, they only got, what, 2 employees, and that's a very low market cap coin. So I wouldn't risk a lot on this. This is probably something I'd put anywhere from 2 to 5% in if I wanted to play it, and then just let it ride. If it turns into a successful company, you'll make a whole lot of money, but it looks like it's up 600% already on the month. So that's wild. That's wild. I'd put a stop loss right there at 150 if you wanted to play that one. Okay, penny stocks. Not really the channel for that here, but very, very interesting looking call out right there. Again, that'd be more of a fundamental play. Here's Taylor with a request for 9, N-I-N-E. It's like an energy company. Okay, that one's trying to get back into the golden zone there. Let's take a look at the monthly, and the monthly has a green dot on the monthly. So good call out here. Okay, you got the green monthly dot, and the daily is below the golden zone. So you're going to want to just use your stop loss right here at the bottom of, I call it 120, and let this thing ride. If you get a red dot, sell it. But as long as 120 holds, you're good. Okay, 120 on the stop loss. Look for that one to come up here to like $2. Costco. Great company. They make a lot of money. They've been selling off really hard lately. The monthly chart has flipped to red, and it has a red dot here. So, man, stocks and stuff just look a little scary here. Okay, we really got to bounce next week to save these charts. What's the news? Has rejected a comprehensive proposal for economic proposal from Teamsters Union, which is currently engaged in ongoing bargaining discussions with the company. That's weird. Wonder what they're bargaining over. Okay, $900 is the level to watch on this one. You got the green dot there on the daily. I don't like the fact that it has a red dot on the monthly, therefore it would disqualify it from my trading list. But if you're playing the daily, use a stop loss right there at $900 on Costco. Where do I see the request address? I'll drop the link here. You guys can watch all my latest YouTube videos over here inside the latest tab. So I do a video every Saturday. That's our watch list. And I do a video every Wednesday. That's our Discord chart request, that video you guys are watching now. And then on Mondays, I'm going to start doing a portfolio update and go over what's in my portfolio, why I'm holding it, and what I'm looking to buy. That's going to be on Monday. So those videos are always dropped over here in the Discord on the latest tab. Those get dropped on Facebook and YouTube. And by the way, guys, I will never, ever, 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 ever add you as a friend or send you a DM asking for money in cryptocurrency. Please, please, please beware of scammers. My only 2 products are going to be the membership, okay, the $4 a month membership to the Discord, and also the trading indicator down here. Okay, those are my only 2 products. Everybody else adding you and messaging you and asking you for money in cryptocurrency, those are all scammers, guys. I will never ask you for money or cryptocurrency or add you as a friend on any social media platform. I wanted to make that clear. FET. FET got rejected on the golden zone. Okay, we need to set a stop loss at 120 on FET here. 120 is the stop on FET. CRNC. That one's got a red dot as well, trying to bounce there on the golden zone. It's a $15 stock. Monthly chart looks really, really good. What's this one? CRNC again. If you guys come over here to the research tool, if you don't know what a crypto or a stock is or does, just type in /info, hit enter, and then type in the ticker. CRNC. Okay, boom. And then it will pull up everything, all the information about either the stock or the cryptocurrency. It looks like it provides AI-powered virtual assistants for mobility transportation, market in the United States and other Americas. Germany, Europe, the Middle East, Africa, Japan. And it's a $300 million market cap. So that's an interesting look at stock. I just want to buy it when the green dot is back down here below the 0 line. So I'm going to wait on that. If I can buy that at 10, that'd be a good spot. If you're in the name, I would definitely set a stop loss right there at 1480 off the red dot there. You just want to use a stop loss at 1480 for, that is CRNC. Got some good requests here today, guys. Names I haven't heard about before. FTM. I appreciate you guys participating. You guys make my job easy. FTM had a red dot yesterday, and that is breaking trends. So, again, wait on the green dot here if you're still long on the project. What's the monthly? Okay, the monthly has flipped to red. So I'd put a stop loss right here at 60 cents on this one. 60 cents needs to hold. Just wait for that green dot confirmation. We got RUN, Sunrun, solar company. What's the monthly saying? The monthly's still red. So wait for that monthly to flip green. We got Snow. This is one of my favorite stocks here. I was looking to buy it this week. Okay, had a nice red day today. You guys could have bought on that dip. I still got the stop loss on this one set right there at 153. Okay, last dot is still green. This one still looks good. Had the big monthly breakout. Looks like in November we called that out. And now we pulled back. Right, big breakout, pull back into the bottom of the zone, and now bounce. Okay, move it down to 150. 150 is your stop, and as long as that holds, we are long on Snow, long and strong holders. Robinhood, this one I know is trading at a premium. Okay, because I've been watching it. I really, really want to buy this one, capitalize on it, but I want to buy it lower. Okay, right now we're sitting at a 25% premium. I would be selling up there. Okay, waiting for that thing to retrace. And again, you got the blue wave way up here as well, so I'd be a seller of HUD here. HUT, HUT 8 Corp is what this one's called. Okay, we got the green dot right here at around 2170. So you should be up a little bit still. Obviously a nasty candle today. Today was a big liquidation day for a lot of names in stocks and crypto. Again, we're all down, folks. If anyone was holding on this channel, unless you were holding Okta, DKNG, LCX, or Datadog, you're down. Okay, you're down. Obviously, these names down here, IONQ and QBTS, those are down really big. Some of the names got hit really, really hard. So, again, everybody's down on red days, guys. You just got to remember, some people just react differently. Some people will panic sell on the big red days, right? Some people buy. Okay, it's just a matter of what you are doing, where the price is. Okay, are you getting things at a good price? Are you getting at a fair price? Right, a really easy way to tell if something's at a fair price is to buy around the mean. And again, the mean is the golden zone. That's why we like to buy the bounces off of the golden zone or inside of the golden zone. Bounce off of it. Bounce off of it. Okay, and then set your stop loss at the bottom of the candle you get the green dot on, just like you did right here at 2170, and let it ride. If it breaks, you sell it. Okay, and you just get back in on the next green dot if you want to go long on the name. But HUT, I believe they're a Bitcoin miner, so obviously they got hit really hard today. The monthly chart is still green. And I don't see a red dot just yet. So I'm watching 2170 on HUT there. 2170 is a big level that we need to hold. Call it 2150. A-Firm, also another name that I know is trading at a premium. Again, we were trading at a premium up here at around $73. Okay, that was a 26, 27% premium off the golden zone. We're waiting for this one to come back down into the golden zone and give us a green dot. Right now, that dot is red, and we are trending down. This one's going to set up really nice. I've been wanting to take a position on this. We were calling this thing out back here in September at around $40. It ended up hitting 74 for almost a 100% move. Big move there. Again, you had the opportunity to buy it right there, opportunity to buy it right there, opportunity to buy it right there. Green dot, green dot, green dot. Okay, beautiful times to accumulate, and then this big move up off their earnings beat. They're making a lot of money. They got partnerships with Apple and Amazon. They do that buy now, pay later stuff. But it's red today, so again, we're waiting for that retracement back into the zone. Okay, be patient on that one. DT's back in the zone, so we're looking for the green dots. We're looking to add on the green dots in or around the golden zone. I forget what this thing does. Okay, back here to the research tool again. Just type in /info, enter, then hit the ticker, and hit enter on the ticker. Okay, crypto or stocks, you guys can look up over here. It provides security platform for multi-cloud environments in North America, Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and Asia Pacific. Pretty much they're a software application. They have 47,000 employees, and they're a $16 billion company. Looks like a security company for cloud platforms. So again, wait for that green dot confirmation, just like you got right here on November 26th or 22nd. Thing went from 51 all the way up to 59. A beautiful trade. Now we're just coming down. I just wait for that green dot confirmation to get back in on that one. Back over here to chart requests. Snow. I gave you guys the update. MSTR. Mr. Sailor's company. Okay, still long on this one, over $300. $300 is the level we are watching here on MSTR. Again, we bounced directly on it. Obviously, an ugly day today. Friday is going to be a really interesting day in the stock market. Okay, and you can see you got a red dot there on the monthly too on MSTR. So that's a little concerning. Okay, definitely want to be using that stop loss at 300 on MSTR. If you get a red dot, I would sell it and try to buy it again back down here at around 200. Again, look where most people were buying. Everyone was talking about MSTR up here at 550. Okay, this thing was up at a 40% premium. That's the highest I think you can get. I don't think I've ever seen a 50% premium, but 40 in the 40s is insane. Okay, 40% off of the golden zone is insane. Okay, that is the time to sell. Okay, that was the time to sell right in here. Okay, and then you could re-enter right here off the bounce. If it breaks down below 300, you just got to accept your loss and then just rebuy back down here at 200 if it happens. Okay, if 300 breaks, we're going right to 200. It's going to happen. So $300 is the stop loss on MSTR. Again, it's very overextended here on the monthly, and the dot is red as well on MSTR too. Obviously, Bitcoin taking a dump, that affects that company. What else we got? By the way, if you guys have questions, I read all the comments. If you guys aren't in the Discord, you can just drop them in the comments. Let me know you're watching. Let me know what you're watching. But I'm active throughout the whole day over here on Discord. And we're constantly looking at charts, looking at setups. You know, I post all my trades over here. We post our watch list. You guys get all the signals over here as well. All the daily and the monthly signals are posted over here in the alert section for you guys to obviously use for yourselves. And again, none of this is financial advice, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, I just try to time my entries when I'm investing in these companies with a 1 to 6 month vision. I'm trying to, invest for the future. I'm not investing for today or tomorrow when I buy something. I'm investing for 1 to 6 months down the road. Okay, and that's why we use the monthly and the daily chart here together. Okay, the best time to buy is down here. The best time to sell is up here. Okay, it's that easy when you look at it from a chart perspective. Okay, men lie, women lie, but the charts don't. Okay, MSTR, that red dot is a little concerning here. So again, we need to hold $300 on MSTR there. That needs to hold. Tomorrow we covered Wolf. Wolf also had the green dot there yesterday. 530 is still our level we're watching. Call it $5. $5 needs to hold on Wolf there. And you could see that 4-hour chart breaking down, monthly chart, red dot as well. So again, yeah, that's needing to hold $5. You absolutely need to use a stop loss at $5 on Wolf there. Those Bitcoin miners are not looking good. Popcat, This one's not going to have any data because it's too new. That thing's selling off again. I'm not interested in meme coins, guys. MOG. MOG USD. This thing's on Coinbase. MOG coin. That's got a red dot today. So stop loss right there at the bottom of that green candle at whatever that number is, 0.00000002. Again, another meme coin. Not too interested. Dot we went over. This is one of my positions. It has a red dot showing up today, so therefore I have my stop loss set right there at $6. I believe it's actually at like $5.90. Okay, that's just the bottom of this candle right here. If this level breaks, the chart is broken. Okay, the chart is going to break if this level breaks. But as long as that level holds, where we bounced off of in December, okay, I'm fine. We're in the golden zone. We're where I want to be buying. Is today maybe a good day to add? Yes. Absolutely. I just want to make sure $6 holds. So $6 is the new stop loss on Polkadot. Here the request was Algorand. Algorand, again, still in a consolidation pattern, just up, down, up, down. Okay, red dot today as well. Stop loss on that trade is going to be around 30 cents on Algo. ADA Cardano. And all those are still monthly greens too. Okay. Algo's still green on the monthly, and DOT is still green on the monthly as well. It does have a red candle, but the DOT is still green there on the indicator. We got ADA Cardano, and that one is also green there on the monthly. Okay, pointing straight up. Looking at the daily here, we're coming down. We got a red dot here today. So important level on ADA is going to be 90 cents. If 90 cents can hold on, we should be okay. And you can see that the 4-hour chart just getting absolutely hammered here. Okay, but the monthly chart remains green and pointing up. Therefore, we are looking to buy dips and green dots just like we were buying back here in January. You should have been buying at 80. Should have been buying right here at around 90. And you're going to get another buying opportunity again here once we get that next green dot confirmation. Put that stop loss right there. Put it at 89 cents. Okay, just below the candle from today that we're getting a red dot on. And let's see how we open up, okay? 2 hours from the time of recording this video. Yes, we're down 6% today, but 90 cents is going to be the level we're going to want to watch. If that breaks, it'll probably come on back down here to around 80 cents. So 80 to 90 cents for the stop loss on Cardano. I'd personally put it at 80 cents because I think we're going to find a bottom somewhere in this range just like we did right there. And again, I really still like the monthly chart here on ADA. I think that one has some room to run still. So let's just watch 80 cents. If you want to set it tighter, put it right there at 89. Silex Games. Yeah, I don't know about that one, brother. Again, guys, this really isn't the channel for altcoins. This strategy isn't very good with like, not altcoins, but meme coins, like really low cap, really new coins. I don't like to trade anything with under a $10 billion market cap. Okay, I don't like to, just because there's too much room for manipulation. It's too easy to get stopped out. It's just not my thing. Okay, so if you guys are trading meme coins and stuff like that, like really low cap stuff that you just saw on Twitter or something, there's not a lot to tell you on the charts. Okay, technicals don't really matter on those fundamental coins. Those are all strictly pure manipulation. Okay, and here's Solana, also got a red dot here on the chart. I put a stop loss on Solana right there at 180. 180 is the stop loss there on Solana. Again, another name that really needs to pump. Again, there was a big liquidation dip right in this area at around 188. You guys can see that big volume candle there. Those big volume candles, that's buyers stepping in, making sure the sellers are not in control. So I'd highly recommend setting a stop loss at 179 on this one. Again, your entry should have been down here at, what is that, December 23rd, right? Your entry was right there on this candle. 180 is that stop loss. Okay, 180 is your stop loss on SOL. SUIP. When you get the red dot, that's when you have to determine your stop loss level. Okay, the stop loss level is normally the low of the previous low. Okay, this was the previous low here, and you can see right here was the even previous or low. What was this one? SUIP. Okay, so stop loss on this one with the red dot from yesterday is 6 cents. Okay, don't get complacent here, guys. Set your stop losses. Okay, you're going to want to set your stop losses. Today was obviously a little bit of a curveball. Okay, but the fundamentals are still bullish for crypto. Okay, we still got a very bullish American pro-crypto president coming in who's going to make legislation and things a lot easier. Okay, I think they're just clearing the way for the next rip up. Okay, stop loss right here at 0.06. Boom. On SUIP. SMR. SMR had an ugly day today, but the dot is still green. Stop loss on that trade is going to be right there at 1736. Monthly is red, no dot yet. So just really make sure that that 1730 holds. I just put the stop loss at $17 on SMR. GROY, Gold Royalty. Okay, that one's way below the, yeah, ugly. Okay, red dot on the monthly, we're not buying it. DF. DF, does that stand for never mind, D-Force. Monthly's pointing up, looks interesting. Let's just wait till that thing gives us a green dot on the daily. I like this one, okay? Long, strong trend. Looks kind of like more like a meme coin to me. I don't know what it does, never heard of it, but wait till that thing dips down there into the golden zone and gives you a green dot, okay? Bouncing off of either 7 or 6 is where I'd want to enter. DF, let's look that one up real quick. DF USD, probably a super low market cap. Advocating for building a full suite of DeFi protocols covering assets, lending, trading, staking, and bridge. Interesting. It's a $77 million market cap, so that's a really low altcoin. I do like the chart. Okay, the chart does look good. It's just a lower market cap, higher risk coin here. I just wait for that green dot confirmation. When you get the green dot, that'll be your entry. Again, very low market cap coins are easily manipulative. So wait for the green dot there on the daily on D-Force. Little too low of a market cap for me. Again, I'm looking for a $10 billion market cap minimum to place my trades. But that's just my strategy, guys. Again, my strategy is not set in stone for anybody here. You can use it. You can switch it up. You can make changes. Whatever you guys want to do. Okay, we're all just here to share information with each other. Okay, we're all here to collaborate. Here's NCT. That one's got a red dot today. Poly Swarm. I think someone said in the Discord, this thing just keeps going up yesterday, and then today it gets freaking clobbered. I put a stop loss on this one at 5 cents. Again, red dot way up here. When the wave is way up here, this is when I want to sell. Okay, and again, you were sitting at a massive premium up here at 11 cents. That was a 46% premium. Okay, way up there. 46% off the golden zone. You got the retracement into it. Okay, 5 cents is your level where you're going to want to set that stop loss. Giga Chad. These names just keep getting better, dude. Just keep getting better. You had the red dot yesterday. I don't got any data on my golden zone. Probably don't got any data on the monthly either, but again, that thing looks like it's about to break trend and come back down. I'd wait for the wave to come back down here and get a green dot. ADSK. Autodesk. That one's got a green dot today above the golden zone, not quite on it. So if you wanted to play that dot, just use a stop loss right there at 289. Monthly chart still trending up and looking good. That thing just needs to hang on to 289. I wish it was a little closer to the golden zone for me, but you could see how it bounces there, bounces there, bounces there, bounces there, bounces there. Okay, now it's just, we just got to see if it's going to bounce again here. Stop loss on the trades, 289 off the green dot entry. Then, that's a big old name right there. Let's see. Boom. Okay, that one's got a red dot today too. So you're going to want to use a stop loss at 3 cents off that red dot. Okay, ugly looking candle there today. Monthly chart's pointing up. You just want to make sure 3 cents holds. Okay, the levels we bounced at today are going to be the levels you guys want your cryptos to hold. If those levels don't hold, we're going to be in some trouble. Okay, so tomorrow and Friday are going to be very big days in crypto. Okay, the charts look like they could break. And charts always look like that right before they're about to pump. AIBX, I don't know, not enough data for me to tell you what to do on that one. GLQ, graph line, breaking down below the golden zone, I don't like it. Okay, ugly, probably red on the monthly. See, ugly. Normally when it breaks down below the daily like that, on the golden zone, there's normally a red dot on the monthly chart. If there's a red dot on the monthly chart, I do not trade it. How many numerity chart analysis on GM? We covered. XOM is up next. Welcome, Roar. Welcome to the Spartan army. XOM's right down at the bottom of its golden zone. So this will be interesting to see how it reacts. You can see it's red on the monthly though. So big level for this one's going to be right there at 105. That's just the lows that we hit right here. Let me go ahead and turn off my volume again. My volume is right here. I'm going to go ahead and put 200 EMA on here and just look at it for fun. Okay. So this one right here, you can see, boom, down below it. 105 is what you want to put a stop loss, but I don't like it. I don't like XOM here. It doesn't look very good. Okay, it does not look good, especially with the monthly looking red. It absolutely needs to hold 105. Absolutely needs to hold 105. HD, we covered JP Morgan. The stock JP Morgan. These guys are a bank. And again, sitting at a pretty good premium up here. It's around about 9% off of the golden zone. I'd wait for a retracement. And the stochastic's way up here. So personally, I'd be selling up here. If you don't want to sell, use a stop loss right there at 239 on JPM. Again, I want to buy that thing closer to the golden zone. NVO. NVO. This one's getting tanked. This one's getting racked. Okay, ugly. Okay, wait for the green dot to come back on the monthly. WIF, we covered AIOZ. AIOZ, that one's green on the monthly chart. But you can see that big red candle today. So use the stop at the bottom of that big red candle at around 90 cents. If that breaks, I would sell it. Near protocol, ugly red dot today. This one really needs to hold on to 450. 450 is that stop loss. That's the bottom of this low right here. If that breaks, the chart breaks. But if we can save it, okay, we see the volume coming in. You can see it's going to get a 4-hour dot here pretty soon. I would set a stop loss at 450 on that one. And if it breaks, sell it. QNT. QNT is also red here on the daily as well. Okay, so just like these last couple green dots haven't gone anywhere, this red dot could go nowhere. Okay, it could absolutely go nowhere. And I still like QNT above this level here. I'm going to put it right down there below the 200 EMA at around $90. $90 is my stop loss on QNT. I'd look to buy this one off of the next green dot here on the daily chart. I think that's going to come here probably in the next 3 to 6 days. 3 to 6 days, you should see a green dot as long as $90 holds. We got A-Firm, we covered. DT, we covered. QQQ and SPY, yes. Those also got red dots here today. If you guys are not familiar with these two ETFs, they are the largest traded ETFs on the stock market. The QQQ has a bunch of tech stocks in it. For those of you who don't know what an ETF is, it's just a mutual fund that has a bunch of different stocks that you can buy just by buying the QQQ name. So this has like Apple, Microsoft, all the big ones, Tesla. Okay, all the big stocks, the tech names are in QQQ. So that had a red dot today. The level that I'm watching on this is going to be right here at 505. I think 505 absolutely needs to hold. I'm going to say $500 needs to hold. If that breaks, we'll most likely come back down to around 480 on QQQ. Here's the SPY, the SPY. Okay, another name that's just sitting at a massive premium, right? This is the S&P 500, the largest traded ETF on the market. 5% premium right now, and that's pretty big. So I would wait till that thing pulls back into either the golden zone, right? I have an EMA on right now. If you guys don't know what an EMA is, it is a exponential moving average. So it pretty much just tells you the average price over the last certain period of days. For this example, I have a 200-day moving average on, and that is that blue line. It is a very common used EMA, used by a bunch of traders. Again, to add it to your chart, you just go to indicators, type in EMA, and it is the moving average exponential. Okay, so look how that thing pulled back into the 200 back here in August and ripped. Okay, we could see something similar. I got a stop loss on this one off the red dot at 580. 580 is the stop loss on the SPY, and that's the level I'm watching. Okay, and I think the monthly chart is actually red. So again, a lot of hype, a lot of stuff going on. Trump coming into office. We've gone up for freaking 12, 13 months in a row, and that sometimes can bring on a big dip. And right, that's why we use our stop losses and protect ourselves. 580 is the level we're watching. PRCL just looks ugly. Cookie red dot, stop loss on this one I'd put right there at 47 cents. 47 cents on the stop loss on this one. Okay, got to use a stop loss at 47. Ondo. Ondo has dipped down below this level here, but we are still inside the golden zone. So I got a stop loss on this one right down there at $1. Okay. I guess it's probably going to bounce around that level. Wait for the green dot on Ondo. I think that's going to come in the next, I would say, 3 to 6 days to either average down or get back in. Again, the red dot came right here on January 7th at 150. Now it's at 129. So wait for the dust to settle, right? See where we bottom, see where the buyers step in. I'm already seeing buyers sort of step in at these levels. Okay, we just want to wait for the confirmation to add again. So if you guys are using dollar cost averaging, if you don't know what dollar cost averaging is, I'd highly recommend coming over here to the trading course and watching this dollar cost averaging video. Okay, that is where we enter, and then we enter again on the next set of dots. Okay, if this ends up being a bad dot, right, we go up and then we dump. We just simply enter again. So we're not putting our whole entire position in on one position. We're putting it in, right, different sets of buys. So you could add 20% of your portfolio. So for example, if you have a $10,000 portfolio and you wanted to add 20% on a dot, you could put $2,000 in right here. Okay, what does it do? It goes up, goes down. Okay, next dot comes, boom, 2,000, another 2,000, add another 20%. So now you're 40% and you got 60% cash. Okay, that's called dollar cost averaging. If you guys want to learn more about that, there's a video right here inside of the Discord. But I would be waiting on a green dot on Ondo for another entry there. If you got stopped out at 139, it happens. Okay, just look to re-enter again on the next green dot. As long as this one holds above the blue line there, right, the 200-day moving average, I think the chart looks good. Okay, obviously today, days like today suck, but just wait for that next green dot there on Ondo. SDM, I think we're going to get a pump tomorrow, guys. I think we're going to see a pump. Again, I could be totally wrong, but I think we're going to see some buyers stepping in here. I mean, look at DOT. DOT went all the way down to what? 630 today. It's all the way back up to, it's already had a 5% bounce off the bottom here. Right, it's already had a 5% bounce off the bottom. You're seeing the 4-hour charts. Pay attention to the 4-hour charts, how oversold they are, how far down here they are. Okay, we're bouncing right at the same level we did right here. Again, Polkadot was at $6 just like 3 weeks ago. Okay, two weeks ago, we were at $6. We're at $6. We're actually up over the month on DOT if you guys bought the bottom. Okay, and $6 is the bottom of these candles right here, which is where our stop loss is on DOT. SDM is red on the daily too, so level on that one's going to be right there at around 7 cents. Make sure that one holds 7 cents. Coin, COIN, Coinbase, of course. I saw that crypto.com is now offering stock trading on their platform, which I think is pretty cool. And I wonder how long it's going to take till Coinbase starts offering stock trading, and I think that's going to be really good for their stock. I would like to buy this one around 220 if we get the opportunity. Obviously, you had an opportunity to buy it right there at 255. Again, dollar cost averaging. If we come down to 220, we bought at 260 and 220. Our average price would be 240. But you could see how this thing, boom, bounced right there on the 200 last time and ripped. Okay, we're sitting right on the golden zone right now. So waiting for at least another green dot or a red dot to set our stop loss. Okay, another name we're going to want to watch on Friday at the open. Obviously, this one really depends on Bitcoin's price movement. So we'll see how we open up on Friday, but the last dot is still green. We're still bullish. You can see the monthly chart is still pointing up as well. So opportunity, in my opinion, to buy today down 5%. Okay, and the level to watch on that's going to be, I'm going to put the stop loss down at 220. 220 on that one. Okay, so again, buying here, buying here, buying here if it happens, entering on the green dots. You can see every time in the past when we've been inside of the golden zone has been a buying opportunity. That has been a buying opportunity. That has been a buying opportunity. And then we were selling up here, extended off of the golden zone, just like you saw here. That was a 28% extension. Okay, again, when we get the 20 to 40% off the golden zone is where we want to take profits, and we want to be buying in or around the golden zone. Okay. Coinbase, though, is going to set up. I'm still long on that one. Okay, stop loss is 250 currently. If that breaks, we can just re-enter back down here at 220. So set your stop loss at 250. If it breaks, again, re-enter again on the next green dot if it happens. Because if 250 breaks, we're going to see a red dot there on the chart. Boo-boo. Big old move on this one off the partnership with Disney. Big boy move, dude. I knew they were going to get bought out. I called this out, like, I don't know if you guys were around maybe a few months ago, but we saw the green dot right here back in August. Boom, right there at $1.62. It went sideways, sideways, sideways. Boom, Disney partnership. It went all the way up to $6. That was about a 300% move if you guys caught it. Right now, though, I'm up here in profit-taking territory. Again, when the stochastic's up here, when the blue wave is up here, I'm taking profits. Okay, people are probably day trading this right now, but I would definitely set a stop loss at 422. I don't want to see you guys sit through a IONQ or a QBS, right, where everyone's excited about it. If they're already talking about it, we're too late. We should have bought FUBU, right? FUBU gave you the chance to buy it the Thursday before the move, right? Boom. January 2nd, green dot came right there at 125. It ripped all the way up to 650. Okay, that was your buying opportunity. Your buying opportunity is not up here. It was right down here. We enter on the day of the green dot. The day of the green dot. Okay, not way up here 7 days after the green dot. The day of the green dot. Okay, I'd be selling that one. Sometimes the dotted line doesn't get reached before it's time to sell. If the golden circle would repair, would it be too late? Is there a better way or indicators to set a tighter stop loss? Sometimes a stock can have a big, long green candle, but then in the afternoon, the value can decrease so much and the price can be in the middle of the candle. How can I monitor better for stop loss? Yeah, so, I mean, there's no real perfect way to do this, guys. There's no real perfect way to set a stop loss. You just kind of have to use your instincts. Okay, what I do is I just pay attention to what the dot is telling me. If it's a red dot, I will look for the last low. Okay, the last low is going to be right over here. If you're setting a trailing stop loss, you just want to move it up to the candle, right? Move it up to the bottom of the green candle. My stop loss is always placed after the green dot or after the red dot. So if I see a green dot, boom, my stop loss should have been right here on Bitcoin, right here at around where I still have it. It's around $90,000. So we got a red dot today, but we're not breaking my level. So I'm not selling until that level breaks. Does that make sense? Because you got the buy signal right here, right on Thursday, right? That was right here at around 92. I can look at the chart and just say, okay, 90,000. If we break 90,000, we'll most likely go down to 80. I don't care that we're just going sideways right now. Okay, we've been stuck in this range for the last 3 weeks, between 90 and 100. We're just going sideways. We're up, we're down, we're up, we're down. Until one of these levels breaks, right, until 90,000 breaks or 105 breaks, okay, that's when we're going to get the true direction. So stop losses, I got a video on it over here, okay, stop loss strategy. Okay, this is the video you want to watch inside the trading course. Again, I have about 6 or 7 videos over here. I highly recommend you guys watch all of these to really understand the approach that I take. And again, my way is not perfect. There is no trading strategy that is 100%. Okay, there is no trading strategy that is 100%. So keep that in mind when you guys are forming your own strategy or using our strategy, is that you're going to be wrong sometimes. Okay, and that's why we need to use stop losses when we are wrong. Because when we're wrong, we want to be wrong fast. Your entry on Bitcoin here should have been on Thursday at 93,000. You're still up $1,000 on the trade if you entered using our strategy, right? Because we only enter on the day of the green dot. Therefore, you're still up on the position right now, even after this big red day. So stop losses are always, right? You got to determine your own. You got to come up with your own method, but I do have a strategy behind it, and I explain all that over here inside the Discord. So go check that out. If you still have questions, feel free to holla. DLTR, Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree's down below the golden zone. I don't like it. Okay, and they're raising the prices of their stuff. They got a green dot on the monthly chart. They're just way below the golden zone. I just don't like it. Okay, I'm not a big fan of it. If you like it, I'd use a stop loss at 69, but it's in a downtrend, right? It's in a massive downtrend here. And yes, the dot is green on the monthly, but you can see here on the daily that this company is not doing good. Okay, they're not doing good. Otherwise, their stock wouldn't be going all the way down into the right. So if you're going to play that one, okay, let's use the low of this bounce right here. Okay, let's just call it right there at $70. $70 for the stop loss on DLTR. And again, you got a red dot today, so be careful. $70 on the stop loss. We got RH. RH is too far of a premium for me. It's got a red dot today, so stop loss on this one is going to be, put it right there at 380. Okay, just a little too far off the golden zone for me, though, for my liking. WDB, this one's just WBB. Warner Bros. Wow, that actually had a pretty nice move. Red dot today, so I'd look to buy this one closer to $9. What's the monthly saying? The monthly's up. Not sure what caused this spike, but I'd be looking to enter on the next green dot. I think that thing's probably going to come around $9 there on WDB. I've got a few more names here. Again, if you guys have chart requests throughout the week, these videos drop every single Wednesday. So drop them over here inside the chart request thread. If you guys want the trading indicator, the tools that we were talking about today, just come over here to the trading indicator tab, click this link, and you can download the golden zone. Everything you see on my charts will be added to your chart, and you will be able to use the same signals and the same strategies that we are implementing here when going over these requests. ASTS, we're chopping right now. We're chopping around. Okay, red dot on the monthly, so be careful. Okay, be careful. That one looks like it wants to hold on to 18, but I want to see a big liquidation dip on this. Okay, it's sitting right on the golden zone right now. So this is a tougher one to analyze just because of how much chop there is. Okay, I don't like the trade chop. I like the trade names that have clear breakouts and are going up. Let's wait till that one gets a green dot here on the monthly chart. ARLO, Arlo Technologies. Monthly chart is red. Okay, we're trying to break up here. I would go ahead and set a stop loss on this one at 11.50. If you want to be less conservative, put it right there at 11. Okay, you got the green dot there on Monday. That's your stop loss right there at $11. CELH. Everyone's watching CELH now. Okay, I still think it's a great company. It's sitting at $29. I think we were buying it around 26. I ended up selling it 28 or something. I just want to see the green dot on the monthly. I think that thing is going to come. I think this company is making a lot of money. The current stop loss on the name is going to be right there at 25. Again, we are 1 to 6 months out on our buys, meaning we're willing to hold for at least 30 days on these names. So don't get flushed out, right? This thing has been annihilated from the top at $100. It's all the way down to 90. That's a 70% drop on a company that's actually making money here. Okay, in the matter of 8 months. So big pullback. As traders, we love to see that. Okay, let's wait for confirmation here. If you guys jump the gun, that's fine. I did as well. But $25 is the stop loss here. $25 is the stop loss. Watch for a bounce back into the golden zone at around 50 to 70 bucks. When it comes, I think it's going to come really, really fast. So I'd stay long on CELH. Pepsi has a stake in these guys. I mean, they're a massive operation, and I see their energy drinks everywhere. So I think this is a great long. This might be more like 6 to 12 months out rather than 1 to 6. But once you see that green dot confirmation on the monthly, this thing is going to absolutely go. And we're trying to break out here. So I got a stop loss on this one at $25 there. If we can get over 30, there should be nothing holding us back from going to 40. I still like CELH for a long. Okay. Long. When I say long, I mean like 6 to 12 month hold. Shark Ninja. I don't know what this thing is, but the monthly is very overextended, and we're sitting just a little far off of the golden zone for me. I'd like to see that one pull back into like 85. That'd be a great pullback to buy. Cart. Maple Bear. Interesting. Green Weekly. You said Green Weekly. Okay, weekly chart's another good one to take into consideration. Okay, boom. The larger the time frame, the more accurate the dot. So the monthly chart is going to be the most accurate, the weekly is the second most accurate, and the daily is the third most accurate. I like to use a combination of the monthly and the daily because there's 30 candles inside of one monthly chart, which gives me the opportunity to pinpoint my entry there based on a monthly 1 to 6 month trade. Okay, so cart. Maple Bear, not sure what this thing does, but yes, if you're looking at the weekly, this one does look good. I'd use a stop loss again at the bottom of the candle. We're getting the green dot on right there at 42. CELH, we covered XOM, we covered HD, we covered DJT. Donald J. Trump. No requests for XRP, XLM, HBAR, or nothing like that. That's crazy, isn't it? Okay? Probably because it's not going straight up anymore. No one's excited about it now. Might be time to buy. DJT got a red dot today, just like everything else. So I'd still be long on this company over 30 bucks. $30 is the stop loss on DJT. Yes, you got a red dot today. What you could do is move your stop loss up to 32. But personally, I'd have it down here at like 30 bucks. Okay, 29 or 290. Call it 290, just below the $3 level. And again, looking to add, you're going to get another opportunity to add on the next green dot. What's the hourly say? Okay, the hourly still, again, guys, this is just a consolidation pattern. We're just going sideways here. sideways. Okay, Donald Trump is becoming the president of the United States here in 12 days. Okay, 12 days. You could see a big dip into that 12 days, or you could not. No one really knows what's going to happen. Okay, all we can do is listen to the indicator. Green dots down here below 0 are the places we want to add. That was an adding opportunity at 30. This was an adding opportunity at 34. Okay, now if it comes down to 32, you just simply add again. Okay, or buy more. But if you're getting stopped out, if you get stopped out here at 32, just buy it again down here at 30. So set your stop loss at $32 on DJT there. Coinbase, we covered Poet Technologies. Okay, and again, wait till that one retraces into the golden zone. I like to see that one closer to the golden zone. We're not sitting as much of a premium. Again, up here you were sitting at a 39% premium. Once we get to that range, we want to take profits because now there is profit taken, and this thing will most likely come back down to the $4 to $5 range. Just wait on the green dot on that one. BGB. This one looks good. Okay, bouncing right on that 200 EMA. Stop loss off today's green dot is going to be right there at $12. Use your stop loss at $12 there on BGB. Ooh, it's got a red on the monthly though, so $12 has to be your stop loss. $12 absolute. Oh, you're talking about a stock. Or I'm sorry, a crypto. That was a stock. Okay, daily chart on this one looks good too. So stop loss on this one's going to be $6. That actually had a green day today. One of the only cryptos I've seen that is green. Monthly chart pointing straight up. Stochastics on the floor. You got the green dot showing here today. Okay, $6 is going to be your stop loss there on BGB. That one doesn't look bad. Again, stop loss at $6. BLZ. I guess you're talking about stock. Oh, God. Okay, ugly. Do not touch that one, dude. Do not touch that one. Red on the monthly all the way down. Okay, you're right down to where we bought them right there at 4 cents. I don't know what this company or stock does, but you're going to want to use a stop loss at 0.045 if you're in that name, but I would not be holding on to that. SEI. SEI is also red there on the monthly and red on the daily. So big level at 37 cents. Okay, right there, we'll probably come back down to 34 if we continue to dip here. We got a green dot on the 4 hours, so let's try to hold 37. 37 is your stop loss on SEI, 37 cents, right where we bottomed here and right where we bottomed here. You can see we bottomed, we dipped, we bottomed, we ripped. Okay, we bottomed, we ripped, we bottomed. So we're trying to put in a double bottom here. Bottom there, bottom there. 37 cents is a big, big stop loss level with that green dot. 37 cents is your stop. STM. Ugly. Okay, this one's going to be red on the monthly. It does have a green dot on the monthly, though, so we're paying attention to that. If you want to play it, what you're going to want to do is use a stop loss right there at 24, and that's just going to be right there at the bottom of the monthly candle there. This month's candle that we're getting the green dot on. $24 is your stop loss on this one, and you're playing the breakout there. DF. DF, I think we already covered that name. GME. GME is GameStop. Ugh. Look at that. XRP is up actually 4% today. XRP is up today, dude. What did that dip down to? Oh, man. Right down to 220 and sucked it right back up. So that was a liquidation dip earlier today, it looks like, guys. Like they just tried to flush people out. Yes, it has a red dot today, but it is getting a nice bounce here. So $2 is still that very, very strong support level for XRP. You can see it dipped into it there, ripped up, dipped into it there, ripped up, dipped into it there, ripped up. Okay, didn't even get close this time. So XRP 4-hour chart looks really, really good here. Okay, stop loss on the trade would be 220. 220 on the stop there. Sorry, we were looking at GME. GME is still in the golden zone here. This thing's just grinding up. So current level to watch on this is right there at 30, call it 30.50 on the stop. Monthly chart still pointing up. This thing's just grinding up right now. So I personally have the stop loss right there at $30. AERO, we covered Pepe. Pepe is red here on the daily. Let's look at the 4-hour here. Okay, 4 hours trying to bounce here. The monthly chart is still green. We're still green. I'm going to say the stop loss on this is going to be right down there at 1500. It could come down there, so I would just look to average down on the next green dot. As long as we can hold this golden zone, we're still in a big uptrend here. The chart still looks bullish. Okay, as long as we're above that golden zone, in the golden zone, we are looking to buy and take action. Okay, on the dots. We covered DOT. Let's look at Link. Link is my other crypto position, also a name that is here inside of the golden zone. What's the monthly? The monthly is green and pointing up. Therefore, I am looking to buy all the green dots inside of the golden zone. So you can see we got one right there bouncing. I think my average on this is around $22.50 to $23. So I'm down about 10% on the position right now, and I got a red dot. So what I'm looking to do is average in on the next green dot, which I think will come here in the next 3 to 6 days. As long as we can hold 19.5, that's where we dip down into today. I'm going to set a stop loss on this one at around $19. If 19 breaks, it'll most likely come back down here to 16, 17 bucks, where I will then look to buy it again. Okay, but it does have a red dot today. So the way to play that is just to put your stop loss at 19.50 or at 19. But 19.50 is right where we bounced earlier today. Okay, you got that big wick down. You can see the volume coming in here. Okay, pay attention to the volume here. Big wick down. Look at that big volume candle, just buying it right back up. Okay, biggest volume candle we've seen in a long time. That's a good thing. Okay, that's buyers stepping in there, buying the dip. That's smart money right there. Smart money is the guys we want to be trading with. So their buy zone is normally where everyone sets their stop losses. Okay, we got to be better about our stop losses. I think the best strategy for stop losses is to set it right where the green dot comes, or after you see the red dot, just to clarify your levels, right? The smart money is the guys we want to be buying with. Okay, this dip right here, I will tell you, this is retail selling and smart money buying. Okay, retail selling, smart money buying. This thing was down 9% today, okay, and about 9% yesterday. That's 20% in a couple days. Retail right now, they're most likely bailing. Okay, they're like, okay, see you later. I'm down 20%. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Okay, they're selling and smart money is buying. So $19, I think, is the big level to watch for Link. I'm still long on it. Obviously, it's still in my portfolio. I'm going to do a portfolio update for you guys on Mondays now from here on out, just to go over my portfolio. I might switch that up. I might do like the chart requests Monday and then portfolio update on Wednesday. I'll keep you guys updated with that, but I want to talk more about position sizing and things like that in those videos. So that'll be more focused on like I said, dollar cost averaging, buying, selling, and strategy, rather than just looking at charts and looking at the technicals. So watch out for that. But Link, again, $19 is going to be the level to watch. Watch for a bounce there. And yeah, I'm waiting on a green candle here on the Heikinashi on the 4 hour to confirm. You can see we're getting one on the normal candles. Okay, you can see a green dot right there trying to bounce here off of 20. They had a partnership with Ripple, I believe it was. They just landed a partnership with Ripple. So it'll be interesting to see how this price plays out. I think the next green dot is going to be an excellent place to take another entry or to get in if you're not in yet. That could come down here at 16, 18 bucks. Okay, it very well could. So we'll keep an eye on DOT. Again, it's got a red dot today, so be cautious. I'd use a stop loss right there at the bottom of today's candle. I put it at $19. We got AVAX. Another good solid project here. Again, also getting a red dot today. So 36 would be my stop loss on this. $36. If it comes down to 32, you could buy it again. Okay, that's going to be the next level to buy, is around 32 if it gets there. But 36 is where I'd set the stop. Again, that's going to be the low of today's, where today's buyers stepped in, right around 36. Okay, you can move it down to 35 if you want, but that's a very, very important level, and we're going to need to get some volume here. Okay, some buy volume. QNT. QNT's also got a red dot. So level to watch on that one is $100 or for a stop loss. Put it at 99. Okay, looking to add on the next green dot, because again, we're right here inside of the golden zone. Again, I don't like to sell the red dots inside of the golden zone because I think they're all fake. Okay, we're just in a consolidation. Consolidation, guys, is when we go sideways. Okay, sideways is consolidation. Okay, sideways consolidation. 2 candles down, rip. 2 candles down. Okay, what do you think the price is going to do next? As long as it holds 99, okay, we got nothing to worry about. So wait for the green dot. This indicator is going to move here in the next hour and a half. So when these candles open, you guys can take a look at these charts afterwards. Okay, but that one also is very oversold there on the 4 hour. And you can see that that $100 level is a very, very important level, just like $2 is on XRP. So still bullish, right? Still in the golden zone, still where we want to be buying. I'd be looking to add to QNT on the next green dot. Okay, building that position. Sushi. Sushi also inside of the golden zone. Yes, you got a red dot here. I would look to average down or buy on the next green dot. The important level to watch on this is going to be right down there at a buck. Okay, and this one I believe is still green here on the monthly. And as long as we're in the golden zone, we are looking to buy the green dots. So wait on that one for the green dot to come. See where it comes. Your stop loss level should be right there at $1. H-bar. H-bar is red on the daily too. Imagine that. Okay, 25 cents is the level I'm watching on H-bar. Okay, monthly pointing straight up. But we got a red dot there on the daily. So again, we're just bouncing around here, just consolidating, just going sideways, just building a base. 25 cents is the level I want to watch there, but I'm looking to buy this name on the next green dot. Okay, next daily green dot, I would look to add. Should have been adding here, and you should have been adding here. Okay, that was right around the golden zone, not in it, but around it. If it pulls back into the golden zone, back to 20 or so, just going to be a buying opportunity. Okay, watch for the next green dot here on H-bar. Again, the trend is still up. What does the weekly say here? Weekly's a little overdone. So I would definitely set my stop loss at around 25 cents on H-bar here. Because if it comes down to 15 cents, you're just going to want to buy the dip. So 25 cents, take your profits. Again, we called the golden dot out on this. If you guys don't know what the golden dot is, it's that dot you see on the indicator. They don't come around very often. But H-bar ended up getting one at 4 cents, and it went all the way up to 40. That's a 10x trade. So to me, this move has already happened. Okay, what I'd be waiting on is a green dot. I'm not a big fan of H-bar right now. It's just too overdone, too overhyped. I'd like to see it pull back to like 15 cents. Okay, I got a stop loss on that one at 25. ASM. 25 cents on the stop loss there. ASM's getting clobbered. Silver and gold mines, red on the monthly, don't want to touch it. 5 below. That one's green on the monthly, good call out. But we're down below the 200, so wait for that green dot confirmation on the daily there. And last but not least, we got ICP. ICP is red, but also in the golden zone. I like this one still. Let's just wait for that green dot to determine where we're going to bounce. If you want to set a stop loss, put it right there just below 10. It looks like it wicked down to about 10.37 today. So as long as $10 can hold, okay, I think this one's still bullish here inside of the golden zone. I think we'll see a big bounce here off the next green dot now that people are getting flushed out. But as long as this one holds the golden zone, right, we got to be bullish. Again, the monthly dot is still green. Therefore, we are still bullish in the 1 to 6 month term. All our trades are for 1 to 6 months out. We are not day traders. We are swing traders. We don't look to buy anything we are not willing to hold for at least 30 days. Guys, that's it for the chart requests. Thank you for all of those. If you guys have more throughout the week, I will be sure to answer them in next week's video. Watch out this Saturday for the watch list. We will be going over our buy list here on Saturday. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up over here inside the Discord or come over here to the server rules. If you guys aren't a member, you're not able to talk inside the Discord, just a way to keep control of spam and things like that inside the Discord. That's why I do that. But for questions, if you guys aren't a member, you guys can email me at overkill@overkillinvestingclub. Overkill@overkillinvesting.club. Again, I will never send you a friend request or DM you asking for money or cryptocurrency, so please beware of scammers, guys. Read these rules. As always, read the disclaimer as well. I am not a financial advisor. I am not a licensed security broker. Okay, I'm just a guy on YouTube sharing information. Okay, and I also gather information from you guys over here inside the Discord. We have about 1,000 members over here. And you guys could join for as little as $4 a month. You get trade alerts, weekly watch list, advanced market analysis. You can request charts for these videos. I do 24/7 trade support, maybe not 24/7 because I have to sleep sometimes, but you guys get the point. There's a lot of people over here who are looking at the same charts, who all understand the strategy and are all taking the similar approach to the markets. Okay, and we also do giveaways and more as well. And with that being said, if you guys want the trading indicator, everything I talked about today, again, you can come over here to the trading indicator tab, click this link. It's a couple of clicks and everything loads directly into your charts. Okay, look at a chart of Bitcoin. You guys will have all the indicators. You'll have the blue waves, the green dots, the red dots. You'll have the golden zone. You'll have everything you see on my chart today just by clicking on that link. It's a couple of clicks again, and it loads directly into your TradingView account. Again, if you guys are new, I'd highly suggest checking out all these videos over here inside the trading course. It's completely free. That link is down in the description and pinned in the comments section. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you need me, holler at me. I'll see you guys on Saturday for the watch list. God bless you. Peace.